there has been a conference with a CEO Park, but before that, they went over the global plannings and what happened so far. I already showed the list of the revenue, the ranks for the revenue generator. Number one was Hemohim, the second one was Noni, and I gave you all the list. But this is for the number of quantity, sales quantity top 20. The reason companies is showing this to us to make this one as a reference to us, how we can do our Atomy business effectively. What we need to look for before we look for business partner, we need to look for consumers who will switch their household items to Atomy. And we know what product that we should be focusing on. This is a top selling product, all global branches. Then you need to double check with your members. Is it all my members purchasing toothpaste, evening care set? From evening care 4 set, what's number one? Evening care foam cleanser. So even if they say no to evening care set, at least one product you need to share. What is it? Evening care foam cleanser, which means there it's a great feedback, and this is number one selling from whole evening care. 3, surprisingly, probiotics sold more than the toothbrush. So make sure all your consumers are consuming probiotics. So when are we registering new members? Okay, these are the products that I want my members to at least purchase. Probiotic, vitamin C, omega-3, coffee, detergent. Who doesn't love our Atomy detergent? Some people say, oh, you know what? I found that Atomy detergent is a bit pricier than this detergent that I usually buy. When you hear the feedback, what do you have to tell them? Oh, our dish detergent, not only washing the dishes, it's two function in one. You're not only washing the dishes, you wash the dishes at the same time. What does it do? It cleans fruit and vegetables. And if you happen to have a pictures of before and after blueberries, and usually what shows the best result? The broccoli. If you have a before and after the broccoli been washed with a dish detergent, show them, right? Then who will say no to purchasing dish detergent? And surprisingly, Noni is still 13. I thought skincare will be part of it, but Noni, I think we're kind of neglecting talking about Noni. I think we should really concentrate on sharing the benefit of Noni. And ethereal patch, I know it's sold out in Canada. We have such a high demand for this ethereal oil patch, but unfortunately it's not there. And C60 milk thistle. So now people are really focusing on improving the condition or health of their liver. People are becoming smart. You know, when you just even turn on YouTube, you'll find a lot of doctors or nurses or even the pharmaceutical people working in a pharmaceutical have their YouTube channel talking about what supplement is good for what. Many of them talking about the importance of taking milk thistle, including them in your daily routine, right? Oral care set, herbal shampoo, kitchen tissue. This is something we don't have it here. Yes. See, sales quantity top 20 scrubber. Surprising, right? So in Atomy, we have, in Canada, not even 200, but in Korea, more than 500 different number of products. When they pick top 20, Absolute Skincare is not in it. Why surprisingly, Ampli is not in it. So let us study all those lists, and this list will help us to analyze our consumers. And if you having a hard time making your consumers to order consumer, maybe you are targeting the wrong product. Let's start with those products first. Another list just come here is what the plans for the product launching. So we have to look at Canada. So how many new product that Canada trying to launch here is 16 number of products. They haven't shared the detailed list, but 16. See, look at Malaysia. They're expecting to launch 47 new product launching. So individual global branches have their own plans of new product launching in their country, and the staff who are explaining about it, he said it really depends on the regulation of individual branch and regulation of individual country. How easily it can be certified or licensed, allowed, and with the shipping conditions too. Many people know that I usually order from Korea, but now some of the shipping has been banned because of the war happening. Yes, there's an ongoing war. So because of that, I cannot send anything through the ship. So probably that's also affecting Atomy Canada for receiving products too. So this list tells us that Atomy has tons of plans to what products to launch. And oh, I have tried this one. I think I shared it already. I love it. This product will become available in Taiwan and so many other products have a plan to launch in many different branches. See, I don't see CA. That's where I say, oh yes, oh, maybe CN Canada. Yeah, based on this one, how many products are supposed to be launched? At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So new plannings happening with Atomy. So Atomy now they're running in 27, including Korea, 27 global branches. So as a leader, the CEO, and all the executive people, they are busy. And good news with the Atomy Taiwan, they will be launching, selling Hemohim G, right? The Hemohim G, it's already selling at Atomy Europe and Atomy UK. That is the Hemohim that will be launching in Atomy Taiwan. So they're Richie Yoon, he's a vice president. Remember I explained about him meetings that we had 2 weeks ago. So he will be visiting personally in Taiwan and explain about what's Hemohim G and promoting launching that product in Taiwan. He's a doctor and he also knows a lot of doctors in Taiwan. So probably everything kind of linked and helped Atomy to finally launching Hemohim G at Atomy Taiwan. And Atomy Europe, every month, company has a plans to send executive Atomy staff to those branches to explain about the product. So Atomy Europe just opened last year. That's why company wants to focus on sending those executives to those Success Academy and explain about the flagship product. Question to all of you. Have you seen a business that can survive whether economy is up or economy is down? Most of the business that we know, it goes down when the economy is down. Think about all the network marketing companies that you know. Nu Skin or Herbalife, Amway, what other? That's the only names that I know. I'm sure there are a lot. There are tons, right? There are tons. Are they thriving during economies going down? They can because their product is expensive. And they have an entrance package they need to pay. And they have a membership they need to pay. So in the times like inflation going up, economy going down, those businesses cannot really survive. But what's the 100%? When economy is up, we can have many consumers. Product will sell good. However, when the economy is down, why we can thrive? Because people losing job, people need extra money. So they need an opportunity. So when the economy is up, we can have a great consumer power. But when economy is down, we can have many business partners. People look into Atomy to earn extra income. So if any of your people kind of letting down of Atomy, or you know what, maybe Atomy not for me because economy is not good, you have to tell them because economy is not good right now. That's why you need to jump into it. I really love this part when I was watching, and it was really powerful to me. So I really just wanted to share to all of you. And one of the thing after talking about all the global updates, CEO Hanggi Park, of course, it was a global auto sales master session. So CEO Hanggi Park also had a lecture for an hour. I'm just talking about the key point. This is not an official seminar where he will be sharing the vision to newcomers. This is this conference, it's organized for the global auto sales masters who are maintaining auto sales master, so who are not beginners. What he said, okay, you know, Atomy is a binary. So of course you need two key people, but that's a basic. He said, in order for you to do a strong business, healthy business, you need to have at least 12 key leaders. So you need to have a 6 key leaders. That's another eye-opening to all of you, right? Not 2. You need at least six people. The reason, if you only depending on those 2, if one of the person says, you know what, Ari, something is not really working well with me, and personally, I'm kind of drained, so I'm gonna slow it down. You've been relying on this partner, and this partner all of a sudden drop a bomb that he will or she will slow down. What will you do? So in order for you to not putting in the situation like that, have at least 6 key leaders, both left and right. So even 1 or 2 partners traveling you or slowing it down, at least you have other partners that you can hold on and start continuously building Atomy business. And we always listen and we always take a note when it comes to CEO Hanggi Park's lecture, because he's not just a CEO. He himself made himself from just a contractor to the Imperial Master with other MLM in 3 years. So he actually did MLM business. He knows how it works. So it's coming from his wisdom. So Look at your lineage. Who are your 6 key leaders, right? Work on with this, develop this 6 key leaders. And this is what he said. So you have a 6 key leader. So basically, under you, you have like at least like a 1, 2, 3, 4 key leaders, and helping individual leaders to have a 3 leaders under them. So think about if you're Diamond Master already, you have your 4 key leaders. And if you're planning to go for Diamond Master, you will have your 4 key leaders. So for that individual, that 4 leaders, you will helping them to have a 3 key leaders for them. So that it becomes a total 12 leaders. So always build it in your lineage in that way, and it will help you to do a business in a stronger way. Just don't rely on those 2 key leaders, 2 people. He talked about for long with the danger of betting in network marketing. And he said why many of the network marketing in Korea, they're failing because of the betting. When we say betting, in a definition, it's like, okay, somebody asked me to purchase like 50 boxes of Himoy when I don't need it for the promotion. Hey, we're gonna go for mastership, so you need to buy the 50 boxes of Hemohim. What I'm gonna do with the 50 boxes of Hemohim? Those people who batted to go for the mastership and buy excessive amounts of product, where those product will be, they end up reselling those products in other online shopping malls. So it will also ruin the image of Atomy, and it also damage the business itself. So betting itself, it's not healthy. That's a one key reason that the business is falling. So CEO Hangi Park mentioned about the several names of the companies in Korea. The number one reason they are going down because of they are encouraging business people to do a betting. That's why CEO Hangi Park always emphasize betting will kill you. Betting won't let you become imperial master. And he also talked about one of the leader in Amway in Korea. He said he used to be a number one star. I mean, if you're a star of Amway, I think like all the people who are in network marketing, it's kind of well known because he did too much betting. His business failed, and CEO Hange Park recently heard that he's becoming a taxi driver. I mean, once you are star of Amway in Korea, but because of too much betting, his lineage like his team fall apart. Now he's becoming a taxi driver. Why would you want to do that? Why you want to accelerate your fast success by investing huge amount of money to buying a product that you cannot even consume, you cannot even distribute? That's why Atom is focusing on consumer marketing. You need to look for consumers who will use the product, and then those consumers will turn into business partners. So he said, even in Anatomy, yes, there are people who are betting, and it seems like they are escalating their success in Anatomy. But CEO Hange Park said they're not gonna reach till Imperial Master. It's impossible. Even though they reach a certain level, it's hard for them to maintain. So he really empathized. Please don't even don't do bettings. After he talked about that, he also talked about the duplicate the right things. Yes. So if you are betting, of course, your partner will duplicate what you're doing, and their partner will duplicate what they're doing. So you always think about, as a leaders, what are the right things that you need to do for Atomy business? Anything that you do, your partners will duplicate. How can you overcome the challenges? So he talked about there are a lot of challenges. People who leave the challenge as it is, okay, I cannot do because of the challenge, they're failure. They just fail at your business. There's a challenge in front of them, or there is certain holes for them to jump over, for them to reach their final destination. But what will you do? If you have a huge wheel, so like imagine the road, they're so bumpy, there are holes in between. If you have such a small wheels, you will get stuck every holes that you will encounter on the road that you're driving. But if your wheels are strong and huge, what will happen? You'll be able to pass over those holes. How are you gonna make that big wheels that you can pass over all the challenges? Then he talked about the importance of the life scenario. But he also said, you write down life scenario, your goals, your dreams, but how come it's not coming through? If you question then why it's not coming through, he said, you're not sharing to other people. You only written down on your life scenario, but you're not telling other people. You're not telling other people that you are doing Atomy to make $100,000. You are doing Atomy to buy your husband's luxury car, or doing Atomy business to donate certain amount of money to a certain charity. Share your vision to other people. You need to declare to the world that what you are into it. Without saying it, it won't be that effective. Words that you say, it's very, very powerful. And more you say it, the more you want to achieve it. But if you only write it down on a piece of paper and it's only you looking at it, you can easily forget about it. So the reason every time before we chant our company motto, I ask you, do you want to make $100,000? Yes, we'll go for $100,000. Keep remind ourselves our goals. So maybe before we chant, before and ending of the reciting company motto, that I'm not going to ask you, do you want $100,000? Maybe you just say something that you want to achieve in Atomy. I want to become Imperial Master 2028, or I want to achieve Auto Sales Master by end of this year. Shout out anything that you want to achieve. See, Hungry Park said the word we say is very powerful, and our life will turn into what we say. And he also sang. I'm not sure how many of you actually saw the video of this. He sang during the conference. The reason he sang, some of the singers, they are singing all the sad songs. Their lyrics are so sad. And he noticed that those people, not everybody, but some of the people, they end up killing themselves. But some of the singers, they are singing the happy songs or cheerful songs. He noticed how their life flourished. So he said, never ever say negative things. That's how powerful your word. And when you are in the meeting, never ever say, oh, it's so hard. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do Atomy. Maybe I'll quit. You as a leaders, you have to filter your words. You cannot say those negative words to your partners to drain their energy. You have to think about the word, how you're going to encourage them. So before, doesn't matter how hard Atomy is, how challenging it becomes, we should block our words, negative words, from spreading it out. And something is okay. Sometimes you don't need to provide logical explanation to persuade others. This is an example that he has mentioned. Remember at the beginning when he only had 17 members to share Atomy vision, there were not many people to listen to his lectures. But some people, after listening to Seo Honggi Park's lecture of company introduction and the compensation, he said one of the gentlemen who is a reporter in one of the well-known city in Korea, he came and asked, you know what? I've heard compensation plan of other network marketing, and just by listening to your compensation, if a person can get out until Shareholders Master, I think that's the most. I think it's impossible for people to become Imperial Master. Your compensation plan is kind of nonsense. That's a comment he heard. There is no way the person can go higher than the Shareholders Master. But what happened now? Look what happened. So Seo Honggi Park said, sometimes you cannot make other people understand logically. It's not necessary to explain logically. If they don't understand, it's okay. Look what happened to Atomy now. We not only have several Shareholders Masters, we have 13 Imperial Master and thousands of Shareholders Masters. So he said, I really proved him wrong. Okay. So some people really just want to think about logically, okay, how is it possible? Okay, what lineage do I need it? How is it possible to become an Imperial Master? He said, there is no way you're going to draw the lineage of Imperial Master. Even on an empty wall, you cannot create the lineage to become an Imperial Master. Something you need to understand without someone explaining you logically. So if somebody asks me, okay, how many members do I need? What PV, like all those detailed informations, if they can understand how you explain, it's not your fault. It's their fault for not understanding, right? And he said, goal 100, people mistakenly understand it's about selling. Okay, so Seo Honggi Park asked us to go out and sell product. He said, I really love when he said this one. Goal 100, it's about selling the vision. I honestly, I haven't really thought it that way. Yes, goal 100, yes, we go out, expose ourselves, and we really coming out from the comfort zone and try to share Atomy to anybody that we meet. We're not trying to persuade them. That's what Seo Honggi Park said. We're not spending a lot of time to persuade them. Do you know Atomy? Do you want to know more about it? If they say yes, make an appointment. If they say no, okay, fine, we move to next person. Whole purpose of Goal 100, he said, it's not about selling. Some people think that I'm asking you to go out and sell the product. No, only person you're going to sell the product is to yourself. You're going to sell toothbrush. You're going to sell toothpaste. You're going to sell him or him. And you tell the same thing to other people. but I'm not asking you to go out and sell the product. But then why I ask you to go 100? We are very special people. We are life consultant. So he said, when you go out, you are life consultant. You are consulting their life. So many people who owns a store these days having a lot of hard time. They cannot even pay their rent. They don't know what will happen next year. So give them an option for them becoming an Atomy member, for them doing it at Atomy. There are bright futures. So you are selling vision. Don't you love it? So when we go out, we are life consultant. Our CEO Park always so smart to come up with those wisdoms to help us feel better when we go out. Because go 100, when I mention about it, some people, oh, you know what, I'm very shy person. Oh, I don't know, I cannot sell product. I don't know what to say. But think otherwise. We are helping other people. We're sharing the great opportunity where it can switch around their life, right? When many people having a hard time, they cannot even flip for the future. With Atomy, we all gonna have a bright future. I'm sure every time you turn on the news, I'm not watching the news on the TV. I'm just watching the news on YouTube. But it was all about how many people got laid off because of the AI. But I don't have to worry about it even in the future because I already built this great online platform where it will give me the passive income even while I'm sleeping, right? Even to my daughters and my granddaughters. Okay, so we are sharing great opportunity to others. So always feel proud to share Atomy when you go out. When people rejecting you, it's their loss. It's not your loss. Right? So even though you get rejection, still smile and just say, oh, sorry, you just lost your great opportunity. You just blew your lottery ticket to make $100,000. Then probably they'll call you. What do you mean that I blew my lottery ticket for $100,000? There are more things that he have said, but I don't want to make this meeting too long to bore all of you. So anything that I have missed, I'll definitely come back and share to you all.